Yep, so I'm Kelly Moss. I am Head of Compliance at the Wine and Spirit Trade Association, and I also act as Secretariat for the Retail of Alcohol Standards Group. My role as Head of Compliance and also my role within Retail of Alcohol Standards Group sort of covers all things responsibility and sort of regulatory compliance-wise, and it was really important to come to this event this week because over the past few years, as part of RASG, we've been primarily concerned with progressing the legislation around the sale of alcohol. At the moment, the Licensing Act and sort of secondary legislation doesn't permit alcohol to be sold using ID apart from physical ID, so you can't use digital proof of age for alcohol sales at the moment, and this is something that our members really want to change to sort of improve the sort of retail experience for customers and just to bring the licensing legislation up to date really. Yeah, so I think the key challenges in sort of implementing the sort of standards, I think what the biggest barrier to this for sort of the alcohol industry at the moment is not the standards themselves. It is the legislation that needs to change. So once that, without the change to legislation to permit digital proof of age, it won't matter what standards are out there, because if the law says that we can't do it, the retailers will not accept digital proof of age anyway. So the biggest barrier at the moment is the legislation. Once that has hopefully been agreed and passed and digital proof of age can be used, I think the biggest barrier then is almost trust. So retailers need to have trust in the system. I can't say that we completely understand all of the background work that's going on, but there needs to be some sort of sign, some sort of way of indicating that a provider that we may want to use to sort of accept digital proof of age in store, that they are trustworthy. So I think trust is the biggest barrier to us at the moment. The practical steps that I think that businesses can employ to ensure that they remain compliant with sort of age verification standards, I think they will almost merge into the steps that they take at the moment to ensure that they don't commit any offences, sort of when a due diligence defence is available. So they will ensure that they have relevant checks in place to make sure that the equipment they buy works properly, which comes back to the trust with the manufacturers and the standards that are put behind this, that it does what it says on the tin. Then they will have to make sure that staff are trained, that their customers are using it according to how it should be used, and then just sort of various checks throughout the system's lifetime to make sure that it's still accurate and doing what it's supposed to do.